Yeah, welcome to the dojo, baby, man. Have no fear. TyKwonDoe is here, man. Y'all know what's going on. Listen, we have part 2 of fall back till she crawls back. We got number 2, what to do when she starts chasing you. What to do when she crawls back. How to handle after the first video when you fall back, right? And how you should handle each different scenario. Now I'm gonna basically break it down in 3 different potential paths, or which ways this can go, 3 common ones. And there's a couple of things I'm gonna say before we even get into the details. Now keep in mind, I may not know your situation. I don't know how long you've been talking to this girl. I don't know what kind of impression you made on her. I don't know how much she likes you, right? But a lot of these things are predictable. And you may have experienced this before. Just listen to based on what I'm saying. Keep in mind that as I go through these 3 different paths that could happen, it's really based on how much she likes you. And then the third one itself is based on how high the power level of the Dooney demon is. Now, if you're new to the dojo, we got a lot of lingo, a lot of slang, and power level of the Dooney demons. Y'all know what I say. Send the Dooney demon to Dooney land in the back of the Dooney van. Straight to the gulag on a one-way trip. Y'all know what we do in the dojo, man. Now listen, the third one is for the high level Dooney demons. So I'm gonna say that one for last, because a lot of y'all might not experience them, but with the way a lot of these modern women are, it gets bad. I already know. So listen, let's get the first one out the way. Like I said, I might not know your circumstance, but guess what? I know that we're all dealing with the same base situation. Something happened with that girl, it made you fall back. It could be anything you don't like. Like I said, a simple example could be, me personally, I don't like when women call me bro. You ain't my mom's daughter, you ain't my dad's daughter. I don't have any lineage to you, sis. Do not call me bro. I can call her sis, but I don't like to be called bro. I can call her girl, but she's not gonna call me girl. I might not even call her those things. I'm just saying these are things that I don't like. She might not care if I call her that. But me personally, I care. I don't want to be called bro, slime, slat, homie, dog. Oh. Yo, chicks call y'all anything under the fucking sun but your name. But daddy. But you know what I'm saying? So listen, for me personally, that's one simple reason I fall back, right? But I won't fall back because she calls me bro. I'll fall back if she continues to do so after I told her I don't like to be called that. See, this is what I'm saying. This whole fall back till she crawls back thing is about not repeating yourself over and 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 over about the same problem, because that's something you don't do as a person who has better things to do with their time. See, as a man, and as like I said, women can watch my videos for advice. She could use this on a guy. It don't matter, or any gender, whatever you are, right? It's about being efficient with your time, not wasting your time, and getting the respect you deserve. That's all this is about. That's all the fallback is about. So let's start with the base situation, right? She did something, or something happening that you don't like, right? Which makes you fall back, right? Now, there's 3 different ways this can go. Number 1, the most common way is that once you fall back, right? Once you start changing how you act, which could be less texting, less phone calls, less attention, less time spent with her, less energy, less effort. It could be a lot of different ways that you fall back, right? The first common way that this can go is she will notice that you're falling back, or she will notice that you're, cooling off of her. But the thing is that you don't fall back until you've already addressed what the problem is. Don't just randomly fall back like a fucking smoke bomb on the floor and just disappear, because she gonna be like, why is she acting weird? She won't even know. But if you address what needs to be addressed and it doesn't change, and then you see it again, whatever it is, like I said, it could be something simple as her calling you bro, could be something deep, like her telling you about stories of guys approaching her. Well, I don't know what you don't like, right? And this is why, before I even get into the 3 paths, a very important thing is you need to know what success looks like. You need to know what winning looks like. Like, what is your successful outcome, right? Is it that she stops calling you bro Or is it that, like, you need to know what that success is, because guess what? No matter which one of these three options is, when she comes back, you need to be able to tell her clearly and directly, here's what I want. So this is what I don't like or whatever. Here's what I want. That what I want, you won't even be able to address it directly or clearly or get to your point, and she won't even take you as serious if you can't do this. So know what success looks like. And there could be a second success, cutting her off completely. So there's getting the outcome you want, and then there's cutting her off completely. But the third one, I'll get into that, why you would even use that second outcome. Let's keep it going now. So like I said, the first one is she notices that your behavior has changed. You're different now. You're falling back. And then one thing she might do is she might address it, like ask you, why are you acting like that? Why are you being weird? Why are you being distant? Why do you sound dry? Why are you, whatever she says, right? It's just that she's addressing the behavior. She's noticing that you're changing or you're acting different, right? Now, this could be in person, like let's say you see her around and or whatever the case may be. You don't want to be butthurt, bitter, angry, or any type of negativity in the way you respond to this, because that's a turn off for her, number one. And that's just weird. Like don't hate her because she acts how she acts. It's because this is not about hate. This is not about bitterness. This is not about revenge or getting a one-up. It's about doing what's best for you, right? Because like I said, with the bro thing, it ain't about the bro. It's about the fact that I told you something that I would like. Could be something simple as that. Stop calling me bro. And you don't have enough respect to change or compromise for me. Now, I see this as a red flag for the future, because if you can't compromise on something that simple, imagine later we in a long relationship and you won't even compromise seeing or always thinking you're right. She can't even compromise seeing my point of view in a conversation or discussion. I'm not going to say an argument, because I don't argue with people. I communicate. And once it turns into an argument, I'm good, right? So it's the little things. That's why I said it's not that she calls me bro. It's that she won't compromise, or she doesn't have enough respect for me to compromise. So listen. And with that being said, like I said, when she comes back to you and tries to address that, you don't want to come off any type of bitter, butthurt, negative, mad, or any of that. You just, nothing, I'm chilling, I'm cooling, right? Just play it calm, play it chill, real cool, right? And then as she goes, why are you acting like that? Da-da-da. Well, this is where you bring up the situation and you say, you can word this any way you want. I'm just saying, I'm giving an example. Well, I told you stop calling me bro, and you kept calling me bro, and I ain't like that, so I just cooled off you. I fell back. And then she might do a couple things. She might downplay your reaction. Oh, you being weird because of that. No. It's not. I'm not mad. I'm not butthurt. I don't even care. I just got to do what's best for me the same way you got to do what's best for you. And what's best for me is to cool off you, to fall back, to leave you alone. Simple. It ain't no butthurt. Ain't no bitterness. I'm just doing what's best for me. This nonchalant, controlled, concise, clear, direct chillness is going to make her go, bro, she going to know you serious. Guess what?
You like him and don't like him is nothing you could do about him, because he's number one. Whether you like him or don't like him is nothing you can do about him, because he's number one.
You're him. Timothy Chalamet, him Jong-un, him Turner, him Neutron, you're him. Because guess what another guy is going to do? Another guy is going to take her back. Another guy is going to repeat himself 9 times. Another guy is going to let her do whatever she wants. Another guy is going to let her get away with anything in the world. You're the guy who says, I put my foot down and I choose what's best for me, no matter how much I like you, no matter how pretty you are, no matter how fat your ass is, no matter how long I've been talking to you. I'll cut anybody off over respect and over respect for each other and what we want from each other. Because like I said, it's not a revenge thing. It's not a bitter thing. This is simply put, respect me enough to compromise for me or understand where I'm coming from and why I'm acting the way I am. It's that simple. Men don't do that. Men want to fuck so bad that they'll be with a woman who disrespects them, puts their hands on them, calls them anything, doesn't he? I fuck though. At least I hit. Throw their whole dignity, honor, pride. Words that mean nothing to these dudes. Integrity. They'll throw everything away for just the, oh yeah, I got the pussy, I fuck. It's
Oh my God, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes.
Squares, man, these L7s, these lames, bro. They'll do anything just to fuck. On any condition, on any term that she gives them. So listen, second option, second route, second path of this is that when she comes back after you fell back. Now, treat that first scenario, that's the second option of how the girl handles it, right? And how you handle it when it happens. The second option is you fall back after you already addressed what you want changed and you see she's doing it again, or she didn't care enough to, change or stop doing what you addressed. And so you fell back. Second option is she may try to pretend that you never even, that there's no problem. She may try to pretend that nothing's like wrong, everything's perfect. Now she could do this by, guess what? Changing the subject. Next time she sees you, talks to you, texts you, or calls you, whatever, she talks like everything. She just tries to jump right into the conversation and like just everything is just la la land and bubbly and Now I might not have the specific example in mind, but y'all know women do this. Y'all know women do this. Just come out of nowhere, just talk about something random like, sis, we're not cool. I'm not your friend right now. I don't fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, as simple as that, bro. It's like they will try to just come in and just act like nothing happened. Like you ain't addressed what you addressed or whatever the case may be. Or she may try to do this because if you are weak, if you're a limp, if you don't know what a limp is a simp. Drop the S and give them an L because that's all they take. If you are a limp, she knows you're gonna fold. You're just gonna ignore your own respect because she's happy. Listen, she might even seduce you. Flirt with you. Say, hey, you wanna come over? Listen. Dogs. She might not apologize and correct her behavior, but guess what? She's gonna know how to get past it and try to make you forget it just happened. And change the subject and just direct your attention off what the issue is. And no matter how big or small it is. But you have to be able to still put your foot down no matter what. No matter what. And by any means. And this is why, like I said, you need to know what success looks like. Because you don't change. You don't stop falling back until you see the outcome that you wanted. No matter what. Even if she offered a whole guap slurpy 3000 med kit, big pot and all that, bro, I don't care. Cause you guess what? You can get that anyway. And have her respect you. And have her deal with a person who is willing to respect you enough to listen to you and hear you out. And just doesn't manipulate you with their body or just ignore you and your concerns and what you care about. Imagine that. Did you ever know that? So let's keep going. The third one, right? For that second one, like I said, for the second one, if she does that, I guess what? I'm still in fall back mode. So I'm still falling back off of her mode. So I'm on some dead shit. I'm dead. I'm dry. I'm nonchalant. I'm laid back. I don't have no energy, effort, or nothing when they do that. Or guess what? If let's say it's the same day. Like I've had a girl did that before. I addressed something, I hung up. Cause let's say it's on FaceTime and I'm like, stop calling me bro. And she's like, I call everybody bro. I had a girl tell me that one time. I call everybody bro. I call my mom bro. I call people at work bro. But sis, I'm not your bro. I'm not your mom. I'm not none of these people you're telling me that you call bro. I don't care. I personally don't like to be called bro. So I hung up. And after she, guess what? I didn't hung up after saying that. I hung up after she refused to be like, okay, I understand that. She went, like tried to downplay completely everything what I just said. So I hung up. She called back. If you hang up like that again, I hung up right mid-sentence. of her saying that. Then she texted me. Like, this is what you have to be willing to do when they try to just play like you're not saying something or making a point. I'm falling back. I'm cool off you. And watch how desperately, initially, watch how desperately they try to be like. See, some women will fake not care whole time they really care. It's a lot of different ways this can go. But like I said, handling the second one, when she tries to play it off, I bring it back up. Literally directly, like, whoa, we not just gonna pretend like this didn't just happen. And if she does continue to try to pretend like that, I'm hanging up. I have to do what's best for me. It ain't got nothing to do with manipulating her or toying her or saying fuck you to her. I have to do what's best for me. I won't mess with somebody who's that selfish. Because if she says something to me, like, I don't like it when you call me bitch. I don't even call women bitch, right? So or call them bitches or my bitch and none of that shit, right? But let's say she said that to me. I don't like it when you call me bitch. I don't like it when you talk to me about women you talk to in the past. I don't like when you do this. I don't like. And she expressed that to me. What would she expect from me? What's the right thing to do is, oh, okay, she don't like that, I'm gonna stop doing that, right? And depending on what it is, let's say it's depending on what it is, right? But 9 times out of 10, I will respect her concern and be like, you know what, I respect you enough not to do that no more. So for her not to be able to do that for you, that's selfish. Still fall back, dry, dead mode. Hang up if you have to, leave her alone, cut her up, whatever, right? Until you see what? That successful outcome. So the third one, this is the more rare one. This is the one where it's like high level Dooney demons. These are the girls who know they have options and have a lot of options. These are the girls that are dimes and just they're, dudes just chase after them and limp for them all day. These are women who she got her priorities a certain kind of way, so she'll just never chase a man. She'll never stick her neck out for a man. And guess what? Even those women, if she likes you enough, she will. So that's where I was going to get to the fourth one is with this, the third option I'm about to describe. Not only is the power level high, but guess what? She doesn't even like you enough to crawl back for you. And that's why I told y'all in the first video, fall back till she crawls back. Make her stop chasing. If you don't make that impact or that impression on her, she won't crawl back. She don't care enough. She don't like you enough. She don't even feel you're worth that extra effort. So you really only can get the crawl back when you've made that, you let her get to know who you are, so that she's like, yeah, this guy's different from everybody else. I want him back, and I'm going to do what it takes to get him back. If you didn't make that impression enough, boom. Some women are very stubborn in this, but guess what? That's why, like I said, until you get that outcome, you don't fold, you don't change. So with that third one, with them, you may fall back, put in less effort, stop texting her, don't call her first and all that, whatever you do. And she, guess what? You won't hear from her. And this is why a lot of you guys, you fall back for her. Who's calling me right now, bro? Hold on. A lot of you guys fall back for her. Y'all fall back for her reaction. I fall back for me. I have to do what's best for me. I don't want to mess with somebody. I have to leave somebody alone like that who's that selfish. I don't fall back for her or to get her to change and manipulate. I fall back for me because it's the best thing to do for me. It's nothing to do with her. Even though the saying is fall back till she crawls back, that's an observation, not a tip. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to explain on street other. Like that's just how it tends to work. I'm not telling you to do that for that reason. But fall back, you know what I'm saying? So if you fall back for her reaction with this third type of woman, guess what, bro? You'll be a sad bro. Listen, you're gonna fold because guess what? Days may go by, weeks may go by, months may go by, and you ain't hear from her yet. She ain't double text you yet. She ain't call you back yet. She ain't asked to see you yet. She don't even care that you fell back. And with that being said, like I said, the other option of success is she's cut off completely. Side quest finished. And guess what? The crazy part is with them, with these kind of women, they might come back randomly. They be that kind of, bro, that girl come back 9 months later trying to hit you up, trying to call you, trying to talk to you. So with that third option, bro, like I said, and overall, with all of it combined, bro, you have to be willing to put your foot down until you see that successful outcome, no matter what. So that commences this video, man. Dojo to the moon to Saturn. We leaving the solar system. The limps won't even know we exist, baby. Patreon getting exclusives. I dropped another Patreon exclusive after the last video about self-esteem and self-worth. I'm gonna make a video on YouTube about it to go more in depth, because I actually wanted something like that to be out on a broader platform. But with Patreon, I made that video because I talked about how a lot of y'all were like, well, how do I make that impact on her? How do I make that impression on her to where she feels I'm worth calling back? I got videos on my channel like how to make her obsessed with you, be the guy she needs versus the guy she wants. And I'll talk about some of stuff like that, but I never made it in one clear-cut video revolving and around falling back and why it pertains to that. So expect something like that in the future, man. 170K Pat, we gonna be smoking you ASAP, no rocket.